I've discussed, I've responded to a number of different things. But the one thing that Reverend Shaprton and Reverend Fauntroy and Mr. Morial, the one thing that I would say, if these gentlemen were here, they've called us names. And I do belong to the Tea Party. And I shoulder no blame or insult or hesitation to admit that. Because I believe in lower taxes. I believe in the Constitution. I believe and grew up in America of tradition that is different than today. I would say to these men here that are not here, the Tea Party is the worst nightmare of not just liberals, not just the Democrat Party, but of Republicans. And well, we should be. Because we understand that there is dirt on the hands of all. It's not about whether the dirt is on the hands of one party or the other. And yes, I'm a card-carrying Republican. I would probably be something else at this juncture if there was something else to be, but there's not. But we have no shame there. The Tea Party is not racist. If black people choose not to join the Tea Party, if they choose not to attend Tea Party rallies, that is their prerogative. This is America. Don't come. It's easy. Don't come. But don't tell me we're racist. Because at the Glenn Beck rally, it wasn't a Tea Party person standing there with a sign that said Glenn Beck is an effing racist. That wasn't a Tea Party member. The Tea Party of, depending on the numbers, 87,000 to however hundreds of thousands, take a number, pick a number, that day, cleaned up after themselves. Say what you will about what's taking place in Wisconsin. Forget the core reasons. Look at the vitriol. Look at the ugly ad hominem, the filthy attacks. Look at how the female teacher, who happened to be a white educated teacher, talked to the black man. And asked him, the reporter, if he had any children that he claimed. Can you imagine if someone in the George Bush administration, and I'm not singing the praises of George Bush, goodness knows I had issues and I carried the water for him. But could you imagine? Where's the fairness? Where's the equality? We're talking equality. Well, as I understand equality, that means equal. Doesn't matter. I mean, we're equal. Don't agree, but we're still equal. That's equality for her to say, you have children that you claim? That sickens me. How do you justify that? How do you justify what was said of Herman Cain? How do you justify the behavior? How do you justify the attacks on JRB? That's Janice Rogers Brown, from those from Yorba Linda. How do you justify those attacks? They're not, the arguments, sir, Reverend Shaprton, Reverend Fauntroy, Mr. Morial, your arguments are not based on the issues. They are based on conjecture and falsehood. How do you justify that? I ask you, gentlemen, in your absence, Reverend Shaprton, why will you not apologize for Tawana Brawl? Why will you not apologize for Freddie Martin? Why will you not apologize for the Korean grocer? Why will you not apologize for Morrison, who said the Jews are stealing our money, and don't give the Jews a dime? Why will you not apologize? Have you heard a Tea Party person speak that way? I haven't. And I've been with Tea Party people across this nation. I'm working with Tea Party people in Florida. Some are Puerto Rican, by the way, to start a group. Oh yeah, Hispanics. Imagine that. Imagine that. Reverend Morial, Fauntroy, the Congressional Black Caucus that you helped co-sponsor and co-found. I'm still trying to remember when the last time a white person, a white congressman belonged to your august group. Been here just about an hour, not quite an hour, maybe someone has joined in the time since we've been here. The Tea Party event that I spoke at this past Wednesday had a black person. That's right, a black person. But the one I was here. The one I spoke at before that had black people there. And the one I spoke at before that had even more black people, including a black man doing the camera work for his own business. Evidently, they didn't get the message that the Tea Party is racist. When I spoke last year at a Tea Party rally in southern New Jersey, Reverend Fauntroy, they expressed to me, how do we reach out to blacks? We want more blacks and Hispanics. We want them in. And I said, you know what? I disagree with the way you're going about it. The message is, here's what the issues are. High taxes, uncontrollable spending, and a government that doesn't hear us. That's not a black or white message. That's an American message. Amen. You say the message, and they hear it, they come over. And it's pretty simple. That ain't black or white. That's not bad English. I should put SIC in parentheses here. How is that racist? You have a choice. We have a choice. I heard a man say, I won't do business with any white person unless I absolutely have to. Well, it's your prerogative. But just think back, there was a time when white people said, we ain't doing business with you, period. And you didn't have a lot of choices. So who's the racist? We can throw these things around, Mr. Morial. We can forget what took place. We can forget history. We can blackwash history. But it's still history. And sooner or later, people are going to find out what it really is. And that is the purpose of the day. Explain what your reasons were. I would rather not have had to have this conversation, this debate. Because if we didn't have to have this debate, I would know we live truly in the America that I know we live in, absent of this type of malevolence. And who benefits from it? I didn't come here in a private jet. I didn't come here in a limousine. Who benefits? Who benefits by all of this histrionics and this antagonism? And why is it? When will it be that the people that you are bamboozling, Mr. Morial, the people that you have hijacked, Reverend Shaprton, and you, Reverend Fauntroy, the people that you were intentionally misleading, when will you allow them to wake up? And at what price do you continue to let them sleep and slumber? I'm glad you came today. I know there were many others that were kept away because of the rain. They were coming great distances and they were kept away because of the rain. We've got issues, and the issues aren't America. The issues are other people. And if they were concerned, just being loud, very thoughtful, very sharp. If they were truly concerned, they would show up. Because you know what? I would stand on the doorsteps of hell and debate them with warm water and soft ice cream. That's how confident I am that I'm right. And I do it barefooted. Thank you. I appreciate your respect. Mr. Moderator, I turn it to you.
I just want